All right, vent fans. It's one of the most important things you can do for your bathroom. And if there's one company that is always cutting edge and always has great ideas, it's Broan. I was really impressed with this LED light with the Bluetooth speaker that we installed in a previous bathroom. Definitely check out the video of this installation. I thought it was really awesome. It also had a remote, basically a remote control switch on it that made it really easy to select all the colors and get your favorite music on. But they came out with a new bathroom vent fan that I think is a terrific idea for anybody's bathroom, especially for a bathroom. Not only are you getting that moist air out of the bathroom, but you're able to get some of the germs out as well. So this actually uses a UV light that you can have on when you're not in the bathroom, and it'll kill a lot of the germs. So it's antimicrobial light, and it's called the SurfaceShield bathroom vent. These are really simple to install. I'm going to show you how to install it. And yeah, I think this is a really terrific idea. I can't believe no one's come up with this before. Beautiful, great idea for a bathroom. All right, so I actually had seen this at the IBS show, the International Builders Show, a couple months ago, and I was just like blown away by it. I just thought it was such a cool idea that you can have a UV light that would kill germs. You know, since the days of COVID, this has been on everyone's minds about germs. And where else do you have most of your germs? It's actually your bathroom. So having a UV light that's going to help kill that is going to be awesome. So it has their standard, you know, vent fan. This is just the same one that they would install with their LED light. You know, really, this is about 110 CFM. That's normally what you would want in a bathroom, like a 5x9 bathroom. Basically 1 CFM per square foot is basically what you would want. So if you have a 60 square foot bathroom, you want to have a minimum of 60 CFM to get all of the volume of air out. So this is going to go up to 110, so we're good there. But I even kind of liked this linear look on it, because this is going to be just like a nice regular light in the bathroom as well. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is install the actual adapter for your exhaust. So this just simply slides out. So this is like a really easy, if the fan ever went bad, you can just buy this and replace it. Not that I've ever seen them really go bad. So you just take this, slide it into the housing. Little clips kind of go over the edge here. So then there's a little screw. Okay, so that's in. It just slides in here. And this also has some screws. Okay, so this is just a little Romex connector. So when you run your wire in there, we're going to prep this wire now for the connections to our wires. So we're going to use some Wago clips. These are really the easiest ways to attach to a stranded line. So you basically stick this on there, make sure that you see the braided line behind it, tug on it, but this really makes a nice easy connection. You don't have to worry about wire nuts falling off or not making a good connection. So we got this all set up so that when we run our wire, we can just easily connect it. So you basically have your 2 separate leads to your fan, to your light. All the neutrals are going to be together, all the grounds are going to be together. And again, these Wago clips are really awesome. You just have to make sure that there's enough up inside of the actual unit, and then tug on them, make sure that they're completely connected. You know, stranded lines are really easy to unthread out of a wire nut, and there's always a lot of problems with that. I've definitely had some loose connections in the past, so using these will make it a lot more of a sound connection. Okay, so these guys are really more or less used for retrofit. If you were up in the attic and you're installing a new one, or replacing an existing fan, put these on, because then you can just basically put this right up against the drywall on the back side, so that you have something that kind of holds it in place and seals to it. You could also, even if you're up in the attic, you could also put some sealant on here so that when this goes down, it kind of seals to it. But we're going to be using, this is a new construction type of housing on this one, so we're not going to need these. The only thing we want to do is pull out the tabs for 1/2-inch drywall. So this is going to give us an indication of where we need to set this so that the drywall butts right up against the side of this flange. And really, as you can see here, all they're doing is anchoring it in on this side flange. So pretty simple installation, but these are great for retrofit. You don't really need them for this installation. All right, so placement, I mean, really, I would say within a couple of feet of the shower, because the main focus of the vent fan, you know, despite what most people think is just to get the smell out of the room, it's actually to get moisture out of the bathroom. To me, that's the most important thing, because if you have moisture in your bathroom, it creates all types of problems, causes mold, and you know, there's nothing worse than that. So you want to get it out of the home. So I would say within a foot of the shower, 2 feet of the shower is probably sufficient. I mean, this is such a small space, so it really doesn't really matter. But you could obviously just put it directly above the shower, and that could be your shower light as well. That's definitely a good option. But we're going to have a regular 3 or 4-inch light above the shower, and I'm going to bring this one kind of above the toilet area. So let's just go find our center here. This is a 60-inch opening. So we'll be right here at 30 inches. We're just going to mount it right here. And we do have a vent duct that we already have connected to a roof vent. Definitely check out the videos I have on installing a roof vent, but there's other options as well. You can go through a gable end. I got your video covered there as well. Check out the link below for the video on gable ends. And then if you had a soffit, an overhang on your home, you could do a soffit vent as well. But it's really important to get all of this moist air out of the home. And just to let you know, in this particular situation, we do have spray foam, so everything's insulated at the ceiling height. So we can just use a regular flex duct. If you're in an attic space where you have insulation, you want to have an insulated duct like that. So, but check out the links below. Go have many of the different scenarios on venting, how to get this out of the home. But we're going to connect to this existing 4-inch vent. All right, so then as far as the lighting or how we're doing our wiring here, we had a regular 2-wire for our vent fan originally. We're going to make it a 14 3-wire. So that's what this blue wire is, and it's basically going to have another hot lead to it. So this is going to allow us to separate our fan from our light. So we're just going to run a new wire for that. Get rid of that. Okay, so this little push-in connector makes it easy to install this. So we'll make the red one our light switch. Black one will be our fan. And we got our neutral. All right, so we got our neutrals all together. We got our grounds all together. And then this is the red one, we're going to make our light. And then the black one is our fan. So again, just pull on all these Lego clips, make sure they're put together well. But this really does make it really easy connection to this. So now we can just stuff this into our vent fan. Okay. So now we got Romex connector in there. Everything's connected. Okay, so that's nice and connected there. Now we just basically take our ductwork. Okay, just to tug on that, make sure that duct completely holds on there. All right, so you gotta love lighting in a bathroom. So I have all these switches here. I got 2 toggle rocker switches and a timer fan. So we got our shower light, which I think is really important to have that accessory just above the shower, separate from the fan. Then we have our vanity lighting, which is awesome. So that's usually your key one that you come into the room with. You normally turn on your side sconces. And then we got our shower light for our niche. And then we have the overhead light for our vent fan. Now, one cool thing about this vent fan is you rock it twice and it turns into a UV light. It's a microbial light that will basically get rid of bacteria. So it's a UV light essentially. And what this will do, you can turn off all of your other lights, and if you just leave that on, so if you came in here and turn on this light, an hour later, this will turn into the UV light. But if you just wanted the UV light on, you can just toggle that twice, turn it on. But that is really cool. It's kind of cleaning your bathroom when you're not in there. And I think that makes a lot of sense for a bathroom. So pretty cool. But having all these options, you're able to come in here and set the lighting the way that you want to. You know, and a lot of times just having this little niche light is enough, you know, for evening time and taking a shower. It's nice and dim. And yeah, so having lighting options for your bathroom is definitely the way to go.